Welcome back, thank you for gaming. We got Timone here.
I'm gonna add all of these onto just one.
All right, that's fine.
Okay. All
Yeah,
right.
so this is gonna be like one long
Yeah.
episode. How long are your episodes normally?
Usually like an hour.
Oh, okay. Then it's, well, this will give you an hour.
When I did
Yeah.
video, they were a half hour, and then when I broke my webcam, I made it longer.
Gotcha. Yeah, sweet. Look at this stupid animal.
Look at him trying to climb up. He's like, durr,
Shoot him for fun.
durr. Look at him.
Oh,
like
he didn't
stuck
like
right
that.
there.
Believe it or not, he didn't like being shot.
That's true. You know, I don't like getting shot with arrows either. In the butt,
Oh,
especially.
that dodge really didn't work.
I mean, deep penetration in the
Get
butthole.
up, dude!
It's
Why
only
do you
for
take
certain
so
people.
long to get up? It's so annoying.
Run!
Oh, he missed.
At
I did
least-
well.
Oh my god, nice.
At least he only likes a prey that like puts up a fight.
That's true. Because if you're not running away from him, he's just kind of like dirt,
This is so annoying.
You know.
I don't know how to get up on top of this guy though.
That's it's always a problem.
This reminds me of the. Have you guys seen the Onion movie?
No,
think
but I
so.
think I've heard of it. What is
Well,
it about?
There's this. It's like Onion News, but they made a movie off it where it's just like it's a movie just like a bunch of skits.
Kind of like how
that-
there used to be a MySpace movie back in the day.
Really? Oh my! I
What?
didn't know about that.
Yeah.
Huh.
Well, anyways, there's this one segment in the movie where they're like all these kids are doing a D&D
Okay.
thing or whatever, and then there's one older guy who's like a big dork or whatever tries to like join their guild, but these kids are like, no, dude, you always like kick our ass and all this stuff. We don't want you to join our thing or
Right.
whatever. And then he eventually joins her thing, and then he beats them all. And he's all
What a
like,
jerk.
I long to live in the world of wizards and war beasts and blah blah blah. And then he gets transported to this world where he's got a sword, he's got his Mountain Dew, he's got his book bag that he always has with his freaking Chips Ahoy. And then he instantly encounters this big monster with a club as big as a tree,
Uh-huh.
you know, and he just instantly just smashes this kid.
I got
And
it.
he's all
Just
like,
kills him?
He's like, fucking geek.
And that's
This reminds
it?
me of this right here.
Is that like the whole thing?
Yeah.
Nice.
Because he was like, he's really awesome in D&D.
Right.
But then when he goes to
When
the
he
real
actually had
thing
to
or
do
whatever,
it.
he just instantly gets killed.
This
Final
is a
blow,
real-
guys. Final blow.
Ah! Oh, that was kind of a short fight.
Slam sandwich.
Yeah, but
really?
he goes to this Tarantino style blood spatter.
I know. Look at him. He's just like limp
I
dead.
like that Tarantino stuff. Even though like every '80s horror movie kind of did that too.
Well,
Oh man, but they did it classier and they did it better, dude. Because they did it like in silhouettes and
Are
like.
you talking about
with-
'80s?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they did it with like tubes with lots of pressure behind it.
I know,
straight
but-
up like Evil Dead.
But
Yeah,
but with
Evil Dead
the
for
black
sure.
and white and all that stuff, they just did it. They did it classier and better. But then when they start transitioning to color, I could.
You're going further back than the '80s.
Yeah, when they start transitioning to color or whatever, I could see like a lot of that stuff was not good.
No, the '80s horror movies are like great because of just the ridiculousness that they use. Like anywhere you stab someone, there was some sort of like artery or something that spewed blood. Like it was.
Oh, dude,
Yeah.
Insane.
everything in the '80s was just batshit crazy, dude. Like everything, the comic books, movies,
Dead
comedies.
Alive.
It's
just
bat.
crazy
It's
too.
bat poop. Here at Push the Core Gaming, it's bat poop. I'm sorry to cut your thought off, but go ahead.
No. It was just, everything was just insane back then, you know. Like
The people.
It was like
It was insane
yeah.
people. It was the '80s. Look at what they wore: parachute pants and multicolors.
oh, bring
It's like
back
they were a bunch of cigarettes.
bring back the multicolors, dude. Like you could everybody looked like they were from like outer space, dude. Like,
That's no better way of putting it. Except the
bring that stuff back.
NASA, if they spiced up their color scheme instead of just like white,
Oh,
they would
dude.
look like they were from the '80s.
Oh yeah, and Martians would be so afraid.
Jeez. They would come out of their hidden society in the middle of Mars. All right, let me get a hiya out of this horse.
If
so that-
Martians are anything like
All right,
Marvin,
here we go.
I'm deadly
Guys,
afraid.
Give me a
Like
hiya. Ready,
Christopher
ready, wait,
Lloyd?
wait, wait.
No,
wait,
like
wait,
Marvin
wait,
the
wait, wait,
Martian
wait.
from Looney Tunes.
I gotta get a hiya.
Oh.
I gotta get a hiya.
He has a laser beam that disintegrates.
I was talking
anything.
about My Favorite Martian. You've seen that
Hold
movie?
on, let me get a hiya.
Is this Legend of Zelda?
I'm getting a
Right, dude? That's what we were saying the very first episode. All over, dude.
All right, we're good.
Yeah, you remember My Favorite Martian with Christopher Lloyd, man? That movie was freaking awesome.
Yeah, and Jeff Daniels.
I have
And Jeff
se-
Daniels, yeah.
Okay, I gotta go behind the thing again.
That movie was great. So I got a question I'm gonna throw out here and see what we get.
Yeah, you
as
just came
far
up
as
with
responses.
this top of your head.
And yeah, dude, yep,
Okay.
absolutely. I
Awesome.
came up with this last night.
You're just holding
in
the
my
paper
sleep.
up for fun.
Yeah, dude, I'm not
Okay.
even. It's like a blank piece of paper. I use it as my inspirational paper.
Awesome.
I literally just pull. Like I have an inspirational notebook too.
What's
where
up with the words on it?
I pull up. And there's no words on it.
Okay.
You're just seeing it's tricking.
I'm hallucinating.
Here's what it is.
I'm
it's
hallucinating.
trick ink.
I got you. No, I'm
or that too. You
it's
know,
trick
or both.
ink.
It's both. Okay.
I'm hallucinating. Trick
So
ink.
I just
Gotcha.
keep blank paper on me, and
Yep.
then anytime I want to be inspired, I just pull it out and I pretend I see words, and then all the words that I pretend to see is a good.
I don't know if that sounds like
You know what?
crazy or if that sounds like very intelligent.
Genius?
No, it is genius because I used to date a girl. That like we were both artists or whatever, and she was an artist, and she's all like, I don't even know what I'm planning on drawing. As soon as I just look at the picture, I just
She
see
can
something
see the
there, and I
image.
just
That sounds
I just
like-
trace what I see
That
in my
sounds like
head.
those sculptors who say it's already there. You just have to bring it
Yeah.
out.
No, and I used to think that stuff was crazy, and
You
then
can say poop. It's okay.
I used to think that stuff was crazy until I actually met someone that was seriously like that, and I was all like, oh well.
Oh, dude.
I used to think it was like this art teacher just talking out of their bungs or whatever. And
Out of their bongs.
Out of their bongs.
bungs,
bungs.
bunghole.
Oh, bungs. Okay. Hey, you want to hear
Or
something
both.
crazy? Is I kind of was seeing this girl for a while.
Yeah.
While she had a fiance, but he wasn't around. So
Nice.
Oh.
I was
Nice.
seeing her for a while.
Nice.
We were doing it and stuff.
Awesome.
And
That's how I'd roll.
she used to tell me, the craziest stuff. Like
Let's hear it.
she used to say that I was a certain color and I was a certain shape, and like she wanted. One night we were hanging out and
Who's her
she-
LSD connection?
she wasn't on anything. Dude. That's the scary thing. And we were sitting in the car making out and stuff, and she just was getting excited and stuff from the making out and stuff. And she goes, I just want to like go and start like stacking stuff on top of each other, and then see if we can like reach the moon. And I'm like, okay, can we just make out more because that sounds awesome.
I got something you can stack on top of something to reach
And by
the moon.
awesome,
What,
I
a
mean
bunch of Nintendo Labos?
I meant crazy. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
Stack a bunch of Nintendo Labos to the
like
moon.
freaking Jenga blocks, dude.
Yeah.
Jenga Labos or Labo.
Oh man, life
That's what they
size-
need to do is make
life-size
a
Jenga.
cardboard Jenga game out of Labos.
Yeah, that way you can like
That'd
that
be
way when you
fun.
like play in real life, it like shows up on the screen like you're playing on the game.
It would look
Okay,
like
I don't know
it'd
what
be
I'm
like
doing.
Power Rangers when like they're Zords when they're fighting the monsters and they're tearing apart the village. So it'd be like that's Nintendo Labo. It's that little cardboard village that these actors are in the little suits tearing apart.
That's freaking funny.
Okay.
Okay, so back to the question: would you rather be feared by all or be loved by all? So would you rather be Jesus or Hitler?
I think I'd rather be
Jesus
loved
wasn't
by
loved
all.
by all because
And that was my generalization.
He was definitely killed by people that did not love him.
Well, you know, he's kind of
So wasn't Hitler.
That's true too.
Hitler.
So-
Hitler
Actually, he
killed
committed
himself.
suicide.
So
Yeah,
here's
he
the
committed
question:
suicide.
would you
That's
would
because
you
he was a pussy and he didn't want to be attacked by other people.
would you rather be worse than Hitler or better than Jesus?
Like,
Wow. Wow, you just made that generalization. Holy crap.
so being feared would be like.
Well,
totally
everybody is literally
lost.
afraid of you. And that could be a good thing or bad thing. Maybe that would drive them to either kill you or do whatever
See,
do
with-
whatever you
with,
say.
With the feared power, you could do so much.
I like how
you
it's
could
a
do so
power
mu-
now. It's a power.
It is a
Oh yeah,
power.
dude,
It
definitely. Fear
definitely-
is the one of the strongest
definitely is
power
a
in the world.
power
Look at
because
religion.
You can do so much with it. You can make
Everything.
You could restore the Earth with that power, because you could,
Yep.
because you could be like, you guys gotta
If
do,
you don't do this,
you gotta
this
do
happens.
all this good stuff, or
Like
or
I
you
could.
gotta fear my
I
wrath.
Yeah, like I could just tell people that if they didn't do what I told them to do, they would go to a bad place where they would spend the rest of eternity in pain
Burning.
and suffering. Or if they didn't do what I said, I would smite them. You know what I'm saying?
Or you know what? Not you would, but some other being, some wizard in the sky.
Yeah, yeah, or some whoever, you know.
You can say there's a wizard in the sky that will, like, if you don't believe me,
Mm-hmm. Or
I will summon.
Guys, hey,
I
on
will
the flip
summon my
side,
wizard friend.
if I was loved by all, I could like tell people that if they like worshipped me and like loved me for their entire life, like they would be promised things in, you know, after they die, you know, like they kind of give them
When-
guidelines.
Eternal life.
When you're loved by all, you're just gonna get like people that will be willing to go to your like your like open mics and will watch your YouTube channels and like that stuff like that. Like that's the best you're gonna get when you're loved by all.
Uh-huh.
Man, like people will be like, oh man, dude, can you support my clothing line, dude? I'll pay you $50 a commercial or whatever, you know, or however that type of marketing stuff works.
Uh-huh.
I have no idea because.
It's kind of like that.
Yeah, but usually on a much higher end of
Right,
income.
of course, absolutely.
Jeez,
I,
this is
in all
open mic
seriousness,
night.
I think I would rather be loved by all.
Right, because then
They-
you don't have
of
people.
course,
Because
everybody-
hey,
no one would
it's
treat you like
it's-
crap.
It's this simple. If you're feared by all, there are gonna be people trying to kill you. If you're loved by all, nobody's gonna
Right.
want to kill you.
What if they have like a sick love obsession?
Oh,
with you?
that's okay.
Yeah, if you're,
Going to the twisted dark realm of things.
if you're feared by all, you're gonna constantly have to worry about someone.
Yeah,
trying
getting
to-
assassinated
someone
by
gonna
literally every
kill
person
you.
in the world.
But it can go the other way. You have people who are borderline psychotic, and they might love you too much. If you
Yep.
don't give them enough attention, they'll try to kill you.
yeah, like see, this is us
Oh.
digging deeper again. You know, like
Oh,
how
that is true.
how-
That's like in Amazing Spider-Man 2, how dude became Electro, and he's all like, I don't.
I love you, Spider-Man. Why
Yeah.
won't you be with me?
Yeah, like why won't you have?
It's like Fatal Attraction.
I never saw that movie.
Oh God, you gotta see
Oh
that
man, that
movie
movie's
then.
messed up.
The,
Sorry,
the
Ken.
whole dang
Messed
it,
up his
dude.
mic.
The Fatal Attraction is basically a movie that depicts borderline psychotics
Totally.
to the. I don't know. It's like
Yeah.
the definition of borderline psychotic.
Isn't that with what's his name?
Glenn Close and Michael Douglas.
Michael Douglas. That's
Michael
right.
Douglas is good.
What happens is
That movie
okay,
is
I'll, tell you,
trippy,
I'll give
man.
you what happens.
Yeah, let's hear it. I want to hear the
So
story.
Michael Douglas
Loved
is
by all.
his wife goes on like a business trip or something. I could be wrong, but
Like
she,
the
she
sick,
leaves
dirty
she leaves
bastard he
town.
is.
She leaves town. So he
Yeah.
meets
Dirty
Glenn
bastard.
Close at like a business meeting or something like that.
and he gets
And,
Glenn closer.
And they have an affair. they have a one night. They have like a one night stand. Okay. So
Evil.
since they had a one night stand, her character, Glenn Close's character, becomes obsessed with them
Yeah, she
and
thinks
thinks
that
that they're in love and they need to be together and
Uh-huh.
yada yada yada. And he's like, "Hey, it was just a one night thing. Please stay away from me. I don't want my wife to know about it." And she starts like coming at him with like, she kills the family's pet rabbit. And,
puts it. Yeah, she puts it in a pot.
yeah.
What makes rabbit stew?
It's crazy.
And I'm not gonna tell you how it ends, but it's a good movie if you want to understand what borderline psychotics are like to the extreme degree. To
Right.
the extreme degree.
Extreme borderline psychotic.
They're danger bots.
So
man.
like they're
They're
just
danger
on the
bots.
edge of becoming full-fledged psychotics.
straight up, they're fledging. Pledging to be fledged.
Well, there is a difference between psychopaths and
They're
borderline.
psycho, man. They're psycho.
Whoa.
Did you see that jump?
Yeah.
My horse can
They're
jump.
psychotic.
You know what's funny is there was an episode where I couldn't figure out how to jump over this cliff,
Uh-huh.
so I named it White Ken Can't Jump.
Yeah, I remember the episode. White
Trying to
Ken on
figure
a
out where
black
to go.
horse can't
That
jump.
way?
And it's
I
really the
hate-
horse jumping. So what are you trying to say? Black horses can't jump?
He didn't say anything about black horses. Just White Ken.
You know, yeah, I know. I mean, I don't know, but I do.
I'm trying to figure out how to figure
Push
out.
the core gaming
I gotta
has
go-
non-stop jokes.
Push the core gay. Ming is awesome.
Oh, dude, remember that show, Captain N, the Game Master?
Oh,
Of
gosh.
course,
I
man.
think we
Who
talked
doesn't?
about that once
And
on this.
It's just
Maybe.
funny just saying the title because every time you say it, it sounds like you're saying the Gay Master, but you're saying Game Master.
Right,
But
right.
even you say even on the title, it's all like
It's like
Captain
That's
Mike
because
N,
it blends.
The Gay
It blends.
Master.
It's
It
like, hey, do
blends,
you know
yeah,
my
that
friend
way.
Mike Hunt?
Yeah.
It blends in that
It
way where
blends
you can't.
together.
It doesn't. Yeah. So we're reaching time on this episode,
We are.
guys.
Okay, so
All right.
I'm gonna keep running because I have no. No, I'm not. I'm gonna pause it. Okay.
Thank you
So-
for watching Push the Core Gaming. Stay
Man.
tuned next time.
Man.
Please come back next time. I feel like we're
Man.
having some good conversation this time. So you know,
I don't ever stop talking. So.
yeah, that's part of the problem sometimes is dead air. You know, so that's my complaint.
We don't want to be dead.
No, we don't want to be dead. You know,
right.
unless
So peace out. Catch you later. Do the things like subscribe.
of course.
Go check out Timone Show and
Absolutely.
Check out Push the Core
Absolutely.
Gaming.
check out Push the Core Gaming some more.
Some more.
I
We
mean,
hope you just made it even
if
this
you're on
far.
our show, if you're on his show, go check. You know what I'm saying? Go
If
check
this
out
is
the other
his show,
person's
go
stuff.
check out our show,
All right.
and vice versa.
Vice versa.
Verse versa.
Where's your bathroom?
Peace.
There's one right there.